Hey. Is the white balance off today? Or is it just really bright in here today for some reason? Oh, it's because it's really bright in game, isn't it? It's just really bright in game. Got it. Hey, TZ. Hey, Silver. Hang on one second. Okay. Well, apologies for the late start. The dog decided to shit on the floor and then practice his grape stomping with it. Took me a while to clean it up. But we're here. It's done. We're good. Yeah, you did that. It was you. Now don't look at me with those big puppy dog eyes. You know what you did. Alright. Where the hell we leave off? Actually, I hear the Humble Bundle finally came out for today, for this month. Let's take a look at what that is. So Humble have been doing a thing lately where they have a weak month, and then they have a really strong month. And then they have a weak month, and then they have a really strong month. I'm curious to see if they're continuing the trend.
Welcome back.
I'd say this one's pretty mid, so I guess they're breaking the trend. Victoria 3, no idea what that is. What is Victoria 3? Is that like Grand Campaign stuff? Okay, it's like a Risk-style Grand Campaign, or a Hearts of Iron Grand Campaign sort of thing. Fair enough. Actually, it's exactly what it looks like, Hearts of Iron, almost. I'm sure that's great for people who like that kind of game. Callisto Protocol, huh? A game with so much potential that fell so flat. Actually, what's its current rating on Steam? It was pretty not great, but have they improved it at all? Did they fix it up? Is it good now? Come here, Steam. Where are you? Store. Callisto Protocol.
Who's a good bird?
Still 60 bucks, still 64% mixed. Ooh. I think that's actually up, though, so they did improve something, apparently. Oh, actually, recently it's... Shh, quiet. Recently it's mostly positive, so maybe they finally put out a good patch or something. Okay. Alright, well, maybe it's alright now. I know it had a really rough patch. Oh, they finally removed de novo, and apparently the performance of the game has significantly improved. Amazing how that happens. Chat, it's a sad time when the optimal way to play a game is to buy the game and then go pirate it. Because the pirated version is going to play better than the version you just fucking paid for. God. Way to keep pirates in the game there, de novo. We're all proud of you. The thing that's supposed to stop him ends up propping him up. It's fucking huge. I respect it. It's a strong play. Good strategizing. Alright, and what else? Humankind, Definitive Edition. I heard the game wasn't good. It's also another, like, 4X style game, I think, right? Oh. Yeah, apparently Humble are tired of getting flack for having bundles with a bunch of mixed games in them, so they're not showing you the rating anymore when you check out the game. It's tough. Probably means this one's still mixed, or worse. Humankind, how's that one? Maybe this isn't such a... I thought this was like a mid, but this might not be a mid even. How's it rated now? Oh. Still pretty mixed, yep. And I'm assuming it's still the same problems it was having. Yeah. Mediocre. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Yep. Understood. What do we have? Fashion Police Squad. Now that looks like it could be a good meme. What we got here? Oh, that's definitely a good meme. What is this, like a boomer shooter? Huge. Alright, well that could be a nice meme. Terraformers. Don't know what the hell that is. What's Terraformers? Oh, that's another strategy management thing. God, this month is heavy on that. Symphony of War. No idea what the hell that is. Looks like a visual novel of some sort with very wildly different character art. Alright, fair enough. Must have had a couple of artists working on it. Yeah, all in all, this is a pretty weak month. But Callisto Protocol might be a nice meme for Spooktober. Sup, Smoke? Alright, yeah, so, if... this is definitely not the month of Humble Bundles to jump in on, if you're not a Humble subscriber already. And if you are, hey, maybe consider snoozing the month. It's not a great one. Unless you really, really want to try out Callisto Protocol for less than $60. They still charge $60 for it. Although I think they routinely put it on sale for like 60 to 70% off, so that makes sense. Alright. Where do we leave off here? I need my quest guide. Actually, I don't know if I do. So, it's not quite as sculpted as I was hoping. So, it cuts out any quests that you have to go out of your way for, but it doesn't really thin quests out based on quality like I was hoping it would. So, it still has you do some pretty underwhelming quests and quest lines. That's part of it. So I think we're just going to go with the main story, and if a side quest looks cool, or seems neat, then we'll do it along the way. Try that out. Alright, so what's my main objective right now? What is my main objective? Ah, right. Follow the boat, Port of Lawlessness, and yeah, we gotta do these. Okay, back over here. Actually, before we... No, we're just gonna send this in naturally. We'll do it then. Probably. Hey, Nanasoka, how you doing? What's good? What do I know? Not much. Other than this month's Humble Bundle is pretty mid. Yeah, I can actually run across the spine. Cool. Let's see. We need to tackle... What do we need to tackle? Which one should we do first? Follow that boat? I don't know if I want to follow a boat. To help a girl. Port of Lawlessness. I guess we'll follow the boat first. Seems reasonable. Yeah. What was that sound? There she is.
Cleo! Has anyone seen Cleo?
Nope.
By Aphrodite. Cleo better get back here soon.
I'm friends with Aphrodite, so...
Why call on the gods when you have one of their messengers at your service?
How did you know I needed help?
And Thusha told me you could use a hand.
Cleo, one of our girls, didn't meet me for prayer this morning.
She completely
She wasn't
brushed
at
that
home
off, by
either.
the way. Like,
I'd go investigate, but I'm not sure what I could
didn't
do
give a
on my
damn.
own.
She might have been taken.
I asked around. One of our clients said he saw Cleo brought aboard the ship. The men were armed, so there was nothing he could do. I'd pay a lot of drachmi to get her back.
Armed.
Okay.
Take me to the ship. We'll get Cleo back.
Not too much. You excited for any upcoming
Who do you
games?
think took her?
Nothing much you need until the Elden Ring DLC. Well, obviously, I'm looking forward to the Elden Ring DLC. That's going to be a good time. Let's see. What else am I looking forward to? I have a long list of things I look forward to. So much so it's hard to really just zero in on something. Let's see. Particularly ones that are coming out soon. What's coming out soon that I'm really looking forward to? Actually, you know what? There's a reason I keep a wish list. I just put all that shit on my wish list so I don't have to remember it. It's all just there and ready for me. Let's see. Yep. I mean, I guess some of the things I was looking for that have already come out recently were, Dragon's Dogma 2. I was looking quite forward to that. I hear it's got some problems, so I think I'll look forward to that a little down the line after they've patched it a little bit. Fixed out some of the wrinkles. But that was the one I was looking forward to, and I look forward to playing it still. Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West, I was kind of looking forward to. I was kind of mixed on the first game, but I hear the second game improves some of my issues with the first game a lot, and I didn't hate the first game. I like some of the characters and whatnot. I liked the world. I thought it was interesting enough. And apparently the second game has more actual dinosaur robots versus just like gazelles and shit. So that's going to be cool, I guess. So those are two recent ones. Let's see, what else? What's coming up soon? Let's see. I'm looking forward to soon. What the hell is going on over here? I have no idea. That's weird. I think my second monitor might be dying. That's kind of unfortunate. I mean, it's getting kind of old at this point, so it's bound to happen sooner or later, but that's not looking great. It's, huh. Kind of promising indies in development, but they have stayed in development for years. Yeah, oh yeah, there's always that problem. Oh, one thing I'm super looking forward to, speaking of indies that have been in development forever, it may never come out of development, Silk Song. Like, I'm salivating for that one. It's going to be good. In fact, once we have a better idea of when it's coming out, I want to replay Hollow Knight leading into it. So that's going to be a good time. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, am I supposed to follow you? Yeah, you can hang out for a second. That one's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, let's see. What do I actually have here on my wish list? Let's put it on my main monitor. Ooh, Tales of Iron 2, that's one. Yeah. I'm also kind of interested in Industria 2. I played the first game, it was alright. It wasn't anything amazing, but it was alright. Industria 2 is going to be coming out eventually here, and they're going with more of a strong horror vibe, which I find intriguing. Yes. Oh, another one that just popped into my head, speaking of, like, indie devs that I really like. Team Moon are coming out with one. The people who made Ori and the Blind Forest and Will-o'-the-Wisp. They're doing, what's it called? No Rest for the Wicked. That's it. It's a little more serious, a little more, you know, historical feeling, but it looks good, and honestly, they haven't let me down with the game yet, so I'm really looking forward to that, too. Hollow Knight. Nice game to watch at. Oh, yeah, no, Hollow Knight's delightful. Watching, playing, it's all good. Yeah. Stone Shard for you. Love the genre and Super Nintendo Sonic graphics. I have had an eye on Stone Shard for a while, but I've never committed to it. Is it finally coming out of early access? I might have to check it out then, if that's the case. Pacific Drive is another one I was looking forward to quite a bit, but I know it's out now, but that's one I want more of a, I think it's early access, right? Pacific Drive is one where I want the game done when I go into it. So that's one I'm looking forward to as well. And I have high hopes for it. Let's see, what else is there? Another one I'm kind of interested in that's coming out eventually. This one, I don't know if it's going to be as good, but I'm intrigued by it. It's another Souls-like. It's an Italian Souls-like, so kind of like how Lies of P was, you know, anyway. This one's sort of an Italian-styled. It's called, what was it called? Inotria, I think? Inotria. That one looks promising. And it's another like double A style Souls-like, and those are usually pretty decent. Another game I'm looking forward to is whatever Hello Games, what is it called? The, something Light No Fires? That's looking pretty damn good right now. Black Myth Wukong, of course, like, you know, there's a lot of games I'm looking forward to. It's hard to think of all of them, you know, off the top of my head, but there's quite a few of them out there. I'm an eternal optimist. There's good games. There's always good games coming out. You just gotta look for them and keep an eye out for them. Pacific Drive is is it fully released? I thought it was early access. Well, shit, I might have to look into it then. Well, let me go take a look at the page. For some reason, I thought it was EA. Let me see here. Store, Pacific Drive. Pacific Drive.
Come back, Miss Dios.
Oh, sure enough. It is fully released. That is not an early access title. Perfect. I'll have to look into that soon then. I need something to fill some time. You tried the demo for Indica. That one's going to be a trip. I actually have that on my wish list. I have not tried the demo because I don't want to spoil myself at all, but I have high hopes for that one. I think it's going to be good in a really surreal sort of way. You know? It's got potential. I think it's going to be good in roughly the same way that, what was the one... Oh, God, we played it, like, last year. God, what was it? The, Why can't I think of the name right now? Come on, brain, you can do it. Pull it to the surface. I'm terrible with names. The one that's set in, like, alternate history USSR. I can't think of the name of the game right now. That game was good in a kind of subversive sort of way. Like, I wasn't expecting that game to be as good as it was, honestly. That game ended up being a surprising gem. Atomic Heart, that's the one. I ended up really liking that one in the long run. They had a lot of nice subvertive writing. I don't know, I thought it was pretty good. The action was pretty dang solid. No, I liked it. I think Indica's going to kind of fall into that, where there's going to be some nice subvertive writing. I think it's going to end up being pretty good.
It wasn't always that way. We used to be safe.
Until the Monger.
We're not sure why he came here, but
AAA is failing. AA shall rise. I don't know if AAA is failing. There's been a lot of really good AAA games. Like, it's super easy to tunnel vision on the ones that come out that are complete shit, like Skull and... Oh, sorry, that's Quadruple A, Skull and Bones. So Quadruple A is on a league of its own.
Let's go.
But, like, it's easy to tunnel vision on, like, Justice League or Suicide Squad kill the Justice League, and, like, the shitty ones, you know, like the anthems of the world. But there's so many good AAAs that come out as well. Baldur's Gate 3, Forbidden West, just about anything Sony puts out. You know, there's still a lot of good AAAs. It's easy to tunnel vision on the shitty ones. Atomic Heart was good until you played on the hardest difficulty, then it was just... Yeah, I agree with that. It suffered from the same thing most shooters suffer. Oh, am I supposed to follow that boat? Eee! Wait, are you not going to give me a boat? Wait, how am I supposed to follow the boat with a... Oh, they put my boats here. Okay, never mind. Thanks, ma'am. I appreciate it. I like games of all, like, I love indie games. A good indie game is an absolute delight. I quite enjoy double A's a lot of the time.
I have a good feeling.
And, you know, I certainly enjoy a good AAA as well.
Came from the Vilos Islands. One of the cultists is there, Kassandra. His name is Potharkis.
I'm
reading my messages, Barnabas?
I may have taken a peek. You've discovered something, Kassandra.
The cult, Herodotus. They're worse than we thought.
What do you mean?
In Argolis, I found this woman, a priestess, who stole my brother Alexios away from my mother a long time ago. That same priestess was getting ready to take down the physician Hippocrates for his radical views.
She can't.
And she won't. But there are so many others out there like her. They're everywhere.
And we will find them.
Wouldn't you consider Larian AA? No, I stopped considering Larian AA
Few
after
clues.
Divinity
This
Original Sin 2
won't
came
be
out
easy.
and absolutely shit-stomped the industry. Like, that game did so well, I can't in
I'm
good
not the only
conscience
one
consider
looking for my
Larian
mother.
AA anymore.
The cult that wanted me
Especially
to
considering they're
Alaska,
getting big IPs
they're
from,
also on my trail.
like, Wizards and stuff. Like,
You got that right.
yeah, they're definitely AAA these days. They got the war chest of AAA, they've got the dev team of AAA, they've got the money of AAA, they got the IPs of AAA. They're very much AAA. And they've been AAA as far as I'm concerned for pretty much the whole Baldur's Gate 3 period.
Forward!
They may have more of an indie mindset. They haven't gone fully corporate yet, but I'd still say they're AAA by most measurable metrics.
Woo! Feel that wind!
How much left? The story, the cult members. Cult members, we're actually doing pretty good on cleaning cult members up. Let me see if I can get into... Cult members we're doing pretty good on. We got a few basics left. We got a couple of the big boys left. I actually know where this one is, but he's kind of out of the way, so I'm waiting until we get closer story-wise. Anyway, cult's going down. We're doing a pretty good job with it. Main story-wise, we're currently doing the search for Mater? We're hunting for Mater right now. So we're on the second area of that. We're doing the... I went Argolis first for the Hippocrates thing, and now I'm doing Corinthia, and then we'll do the third one after. That's where I'm at in that. I'm following a boat. Wait, hold on. They said we just discovered where another cultist was. Did we? No, I don't have anyone ready to... Maybe they're referencing that we know what islands these are on. We just have to go find them or something, I guess. Or maybe they're talking about one I just recently executed. Hard to say. Larian is AAA in all aspects except for the quality of AAA. I mean, that's fair. They, you know, like I said, they still have some indie tendencies. Or AA tendencies. They haven't been indie in a long time. I'd say they still have some AA tendencies in the way they design things, but like I said, they haven't gone fully corporate yet. But in pretty much every other metric, they're AAA. Yeah. How would I rate this game? Sup, Vincentius? I would rate this game a solid 7.5 out of 10, which is pretty good, honestly. It's not a bad game. You just gotta avoid the Ubisoftification of it. Just play the good parts, skip the Ubisoft parts, and it's actually not bad. The story's interesting, the characters are all pretty good. Like, I think it's a decent game. It's a pretty good game. I've been having fun with it. What am I on? Like day 12 now? Day 11? Day 11, I think. We're on day 11. And I'm still playing it, so that should say something. Helldivers is probably the most successful AA game of the year, and it's your game of the year so far. Oh, yeah. Helldivers has been a delightful AA game. I quite enjoy Helldivers. You'll find Hydra in a ship battle. Okay, fair enough. He's technically on the map right now, so there's probably... Some of the cultists have multiple ways of finding them. For example, I think it was this guy, or I think it was this guy. You can either find him by progressing the story, or you can progress the story to a point and then find a clue about him. So you can... There's two ways to discover... I think it was this guy, or this guy... Somebody, I don't know, I don't remember who. So some of them have multiple ways of finding them. You keep your peepers to yourself over there, buddy. So I'm supposed to follow that boat while annihilating every other boat in the countryside. Fair enough.
Shoot when ready!
Damn, that boat's got some beef.
Something tells me it's not the last battle we will have.
More speed! Sails! Now!
Cheat engine attitude. Yeah, I recommend using cheat engine for basically any Ubisoft game. The resource so if I didn't have cheat engine, the resource grind in this game is absolutely ludicrous. Like, I've never seen a game. I've played ARPGs that expect you to grind less than this game. Like, it's... Oh, I'm too close, too close, too close. Abort, 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 abort.
Get your weapons ready!
Wait, am I actually supposed to fight that boat? I don't think I was supposed to fight that boat.
We should pick up that salvage.
We should probably board it instead of, you know, breaking it, maybe.
Come on!
Am I just supposed to run away?
Trying to ram us.
Okay, we just gotta board.
Ready
I think that's it. Just board. Easy enough. Alright, swing my tail out to them, hit their nose away. This should work in my favor. Well, not really. That actually worked quite in their favor. I guess it just detects whose front of the boat hits who's not front of the boat. Unfortunate.
Archers! We need you! Barrage!
Announce the next Assassin's Creed. Yeah, Mirage. It's coming out soon, I think. Soonish.
I think we're out of danger here.
I don't know what the setting is, though.
On my lead!
Did Larian self-publish BG3? I believe they did, yes. I think they did. Are you getting pounded by your own dudes? That's unfortunate. Got him. Holy crap. I thought that was my guy. I don't know why, because my guys are wearing bowler hats, but that's tough. That's unfortunate. Quest says, die if the ship is destroyed. Yeah, I'm not destroying the ship. I'm boarding it. Slightly different, but they probably don't care. Gonna be honest, you haven't kept up with nor played an Ubisoft game in close to 3 years because of the treatment they gave Rainbow Six Siege. I don't know. I look at things on a per game basis. If I tried to look at things big picture, I'd probably never play anything. So is one game going well? Cool, I'll play that one game. Is another one not going well? Alright, I'll walk away. So it's kind of like Diablo 4, or, well, yeah. Blizzard right now. They're severely mishandling Overwatch. They're struggling immensely with Diablo 4. Definitely some management issues there. But World of Warcraft is popping off pretty hard. Like, and if I were looking at it, company-wide, the first two would make me not want to play the third one. But the third one, it's apparently going pretty good. People are really enjoying it. I'd be doing myself a disservice. I'm not actually playing it. I don't like WoW that much, but... Well, let me rephrase that. I don't like WoW enough to pay a sub fee to it. I should say. Speaking of, you might give the PTR of D4 if you have time. You've been hearing great things. I've been hearing the itemization changes are good. So the game's still going to have an endgame problem because they haven't fixed endgame yet. So it's still going to have an issue there. And they're still going to have incentivization issues because they're cramming everything cool in the cash shop instead of, I don't know, maybe putting one of those cool horses as an incentive for chasing the leaderboard, for example, or something. Or, like, even some weapon skins that are neat, or anything, really. But no, they're just cramming it all in the shop. Not saving any of it for the actual game. So, we'll see. Some endgame stuff, do some. Okay, understood. Yeah, I might check it out when the patch hits if people are still saying good things about it. But I'm not going to worry about it until then. I'm in the play it by ear category. Ubisoft and EA are on your ban list, Blizzard too. Yeah. I don't have a ban list. Like, If a game's bad, I won't play it. If a game's good, I'm gonna play it. That's pretty much where I'm at. I don't like a lot of Ubisoft games. Like, I really don't like Wildlands or Breakpoint, for example. But I'm actually very much enjoying this game right here. And I hear Valhalla's actually pretty good, too, as long as you're not expecting it to be an Assassin's Creed game. But after Origin and now this, I'm not expecting an Assassin's Creed game out of it, so I'm not going to have that problem. I've already been broken of that thought. Level 200 urban Uber version of bosses. Okay, so they're bumping the Ubers to endgame. Okay, that's smart. See, that's where it should have been in the first place, to be fair. Anyway, Ubisoft has a lot of games I'm just not interested in. And then they have a lot of games that I'm at least marginally interested in. Like the Prince of Persia game, the new one that came out. I've gotten some kerfluffle about it or something. It's not the Prince of Persia game people were expecting. Okay, that seems to be the big Ubisoft problem right now, is that they're kind of going in different directions with their IPs, and people don't like that. But, honestly, the new Prince of Persia actually looked kind of good from, like, an actual, just standard gameplay perspective, and I'm interested in it. Even if most people aren't, or other people aren't. Wildlands was okay for the first couple of hours. It was a neat concept, just had the Ubisoft problem of being too grindy. Yeah. That's Ubisoft's problem, which is why I have no problem just slapping Cheat Engine out. Now. Oh, I need to board the ship. I did need to board it, okay. We're not following it to a destination, got it.
Full speed!
So I just need to not cleave the ship is all, or set it on fire.
Go!
And then not insta-feed when I get over. That would help, too. Alright, I think we're going to open up with an initial ramming here. Let's get our speed up with the sails.
Going speed!
Hey, Palm Trees, Genghis, appreciate the resubs.
Can't go any faster, Commander.
But why is there just a random-ass Spartan ship getting involved now? Back off, buddy. You don't want any of this, trust me. Let's see if we can kill a few dudes on the top of the ship. There we go.
Ready yourselves! Let's board
Easy.
the bastards!
Forgot to pay your brine. And got an ad. Damn you, Jeff. Oh, yeah, it's ad time. You only got one ad, though? That's not too bad. Considering it can be up to a minute and a half advance every 30 minutes. Oh, hey, it's you. You're the one I'm supposed to be saving. Perfect. Why is it so loud? Why is the game so loud right now? Hello? I'm angry. Off my boat. Oh, they got stopped by the wall. You lucky bastards. Damn, that sucks. Alright, let me just not screw it up this time. Into the wall. It's tough. Prince of Persia seemed great, just not what people wanted from a Prince of Persia game. Yeah.
You sunk my boat, pirate.
Oh. Sorry, ma'am. You sunk my battleship. You'll still think the power creep is too strong and they need something actually hard that scales infinitely to actually test your stuff. Well, part of the problem is they want big numbers. And with big numbers, you risk, like, it's harder to tighten the screws and balance things well with big numbers. Like, Diablo 2 was pretty easy to balance well because the numbers were relatively scaled back. They were controlled, like, it wasn't a big deal. The numbers were fine. They didn't have a crapload of insane multipliers all over the place. But Diablo 4 wanted the big numbers. They had WoW syndrome. They're like, hey, all of our games have really big numbers. Let's do it here, too. 10 billion? Fuck yeah, that's a lot of zeros that are going to get truncated down to a small... It's a big number, but a small number. It's completely defeating the purpose and making the game harder to balance for no good reason. Hooray! Yeah, it's... Yeah, that's always going to be a problem because they're dealing with large numbers and multipliers. The game is never going to be truly challenging. Unlike, say... some of the, what are they called now? Like Super Ubers or something like that? Whatever the hell they're calling the newest tier of enemy in or bosses in Path of Exile. Okay. If you have something that scales up to 100, make it scale linearly beyond that. Someone will reach 110, someone 115, and you'll have an incentive to min-max your gear to reach a higher level. I mean, they kind of had that concept with Diablo 3 and the Torment levels, right? Like, originally, I don't know how that shook out in the long run, but wasn't it... Didn't at one point they just... You can keep going in levels until you hit a brick wall or something? Wasn't that a thing, or am I misremembering?
Put the knife away. I'm a friend.
What do you mean?
Your friend Irina hired me to save you from these men and bring you back.
Irina? I commissioned that ship to steal me away from Corinth.
You're escaping? From what?
You have no idea what the Monger does to people. The things I've seen, no one in Corinth is safe.
That's what people like about D3? Well, people hated it when D3 first came out. When D3 first came out, people were pissed off with how hard, like how brick wall-y Torment was. So they reworked Torment a little bit to where getting into it was a little... It wasn't as bad, but then it ramped up into a wall over time. People still didn't like it immediately. But I think after Reaper of Souls came out and people were a little more warm to the game and weren't just Blizzard bad, fuck Blizzard, Diablo 3 bad, Jay Wilson, etc., or whatever. Once people actually started, like, once the people who were just legitimately interested in the game were left, they seemed to like, yeah, they seemed to like it. So. Thanks for streaming. You deserve a bigger audience. Well, I haven't been paying my bribes to Bezos, so, you know, you gotta scratch your way up from the bottom. Alright, let's see. You scared your friend. Yeah.
Irina thought you were abducted. She clearly cares about you.
If she cared about me, she'd let me go. Even Anthusa can't keep us safe anymore.
She clearly disagrees.
Misthios, please. We were heading to Mykonos, which is safe. If you'll take me there, I can pay you the toll I would have paid my crew.
Back to Corinth with you. Time to start hooking again, lady. You got a bill to pay. Alright, fine.
All
whatever.
right, I'll get you there. Next time my crew docks at Mykonos, you can depart. In the meantime, welcome aboard.
Thank you, Misthios. This is what's best, I promise.
Alright, escort service, yep. They were waiting. They were waiting to use that one, so where are we actually going? Wait. Wait. Why the hell were you sailing out this way? Where is your destination even at? It sure as hell isn't over here. Wait, she said, how that, were they gonna go all the way around the ocean? I guess you can here, technically, yeah. There's that small little gap. I don't think that's out of bounds. Wild. They were gonna take the long way around. Jesus. Where are they actually stopping at? Is it not in... Oh, Mykonos. They're going all the way over here. Oh, spooky. Do I have a dry dock here? I think I do. So we can just summon my boat. Maybe? The icon is blocking the ship dock. Hey! Hey, I want to dock. There we go. Alright, let's go help her out. It was a sightseeing trip, apparently. God damn. Wanted to see the whole of Greece there, you know? Every little mountain. Alright, I gotta summon my boat in now, and then I think I might actually have to leave port and then come back into port, but we'll see. They got lost on a 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour? A 3-hour tour.
You've more than made up for killing my abductors,
Makes
Miss
sense.
Dios. Thank you.
Do me a favor and tell your friends the truth next time.
I'll consider it. Put my coins to good use and wish me luck.
I'm gonna upgrade
Good
my
luck.
gear. I don't know if that's a good use or not. Delivery boots. Huge. 3 levels behind? God damn it. Is it time to upgrade it? I don't want to. I'd have to pull out the engine. I should have done that last night. Hang on, let me fire it up quick. Hang on, hang on. Let's see. Odyssey, open. Alright. I'm going to show you guys a magic trick. What's up, gunship? Every 5 feet, there's a wolf, cat, bear, or bandit camp. Going a long way by boat might have been marginally safer. Might have even been marginally faster. Alright, you guys are going to see a magic trick. Keep an eye on the numbers up here. Keep an eye on them. Wait, did it not work? Hello? Oh, I gotta open. Hang on, hang on. I gotta. Hold on. I'm not stuffing a rabbit in the hat right now. Don't look at me. Look at somebody else. And just like